single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2019 on a 68 plate Ford Transit Custom. It's a 2 litre TDCi 130 Eco Blue 280 limited L1H1 Euro 6 van with just 86,000 miles and full service history with 4 stamps in the book. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. And so walk around the van with you today. We'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dints. We'll look at the wheels and tyres, looking at the tread depths and under the arches. We'll have a look in the back. Then we're going to have a look inside the cab, looking at the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. When we've done that, we're going to pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine bay, and then finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance it, we can go through an application with you which takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within around an hour. It's a plus VAT item, so you're going to need a deposit to cover the VAT, and unfortunately no, we can't get around that, you've got to pay it. It's also worth mentioning while you're watching the video, if you think I've missed something or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem. We're happy to show you absolutely anything here at justcomparecars.com as we work on complete transparency. Nothing to hide. I'd rather show it you now while you're sat at home and comfortable, so you know that when you get here it's exactly what you want, or more importantly, if we deliver it to you, you know exactly what it is you're going to get. Right, let's look at the bonnet. We'll start from there and we'll work our way around. Right, so the bonnet, it does look in nice clean condition. There are a couple of little marks in it, I'm not going to lie. There's also a little dent which I'll point out to you in a second. What I would say to you is first, look at it. It's not obvious at all, but they are there. Oh, hang on. Let's have a quick second. There we go. There we go, we're back on. Right, so there is it. Oh, hang on a minute. Didn't like that for some reason. Oh yeah, we're back. Are we back? No, we're having a go. Yeah, we're having a go. Right, we're back on. Right, so the dent is there. It's not been coloured or anything. Obviously, you could touch that up and it wouldn't be as obvious, but it is there. There are a couple of stone chips as well. And some here as well. There's not thousands, but there's a few. But I'd rather show them you than not. Driver's side headlight, as you can see, is really nice and clean. No damage, misting or cracks. The front bumper, as you can see, looks good. There is a couple of little scuff marks. There's one there. It's very light. I can't feel it on the fingers. You'll notice it's got parking sensors on the front. And then also the passenger side headlight again is nice and clean, no damage, misting or cracks. Very light greys there. I'm not sure why has that's happened, but it is there. May polish out, no guarantees though, unfortunately. Windscreen is free from stone chips and cracks. So passenger side front wing is again, it's in nice clean condition. There's no nasty marks or dints. Being very critical, there's a very fine rub mark. I won't say it's a scratch, it's a rub mark. It's like it rubbed against a bush. Passenger side front wheel and tyre, it's an alloy, it's in good condition, there's no damage. Continental tyre, guesstimate of about 4mm, and under the arch looks nice and tidy. Back end of the mirror, nice and tidy. There's a couple of little transfer marks, nothing serious at all. The indicator is intact, as is the mirrors. Over the pillars first, and as you can see, there's no nasty marks or dints. It does look nice and tidy. Let's have a quick look down the passenger side. It's always nice to take a view from here. Reason being is from this view you can see straight away there's no mismatch of paint, and also there's no misalignment of gaps. So obviously panels have not been taken off. It's obviously not been an accident damage or anything like that. It is fully HPI clear. Camera's having a minute. Let's have a look down the panels. Always a nice way to look at it down the panels, then you can see again if anything looks out of place, any dints or marks or anything like that. And I can report this one's quite nice and clean, to be honest with you. I can't see anything that's out of shape. And hopefully you'll agree with that. can't see any dints or anything like that. It's nice. There's a couple of little tiny rub marks, again, like it's like it's rubbed against a bush or something. Little tiny scratch there, it's like a hair, can't feel it on my finger. There is a small mark there, but it's not dinted. So easy to open one-handed, decent size opening, ply lined inside. I guess that's your spare. Yeah, it's nice and tidy. It's clearly not had a hard life, that's good. It's got the ladder extension, if you need that, so it goes under there a little bit. A couple of little marks on that. Bulkhead feels like a very light alloy. Dead easy to take out if you don't want that in. And the roof is really nice and clean as well. Passenger rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition again. Continental tyre, 7 or 8 millimetres of tread, maybe a little bit more. And it's nice and tidy under the arch. Rear bumper, again you've got parking sensors. There's a couple of little marks on the bumper, but nothing serious. Passenger side tail lights in nice clean condition, no damage, misting or cracks. Doors on the rear, nice and clean. I've got a couple of little weird marks on there. What if it's had a sticker on it? Someone's peeled it, tried to peel it off and just caught it. Not us, by the way, definitely not. But other than that, it looks nice and clean. There's a bit of a dint there across the two. It's nothing really, but it is there. Lock into place, no problems at all. Obviously the business end of the van, do sometimes get damage on these. There's a little couple of rub marks and stuff, nothing serious, no holes or anything like that. Don't know what it's been used for, but it's clearly been used lightly, that's a fact. It smells nice in the back as well. Doesn't smell toxic or anything like that, you know, it doesn't smell like petrol or tyres or anything. It just smells nice, it's all good. All the roof panels look nice and tidy as well, so that's good. Is that a little rub mark up there? A little weird mark there. There's a stone chip or something there as well. Sorry about this. Let me just move this camera across a little bit. It's probably not centred enough. Maybe that's get it, hopefully. So, driver side tail light again, it's in nice clean condition, no damage, misting or cracks, it all looks all good. Let's have a look over the pillars. And there's no dints, there is a couple of little marks, there's one there, and there's a little rub mark there. Or is it a rub mark? It's coming off, isn't it? It's like someone's had some dirty fingers on it and not really taking it off. Sorry about that. Right, so, driver's side. Again, colours are all spot on, there's no mismatch of gaps at all, it all looks good. Right, so let's go down the driver's side. And again, I can't see any, oh no, there's a couple of little marks there again. Not sure what that's from. Bit odd, no dints, just a couple of little marks. But the paint is in great condition, there's no dints at all, that looks nice and clean. I can't remember if I did the wheel or tyre or not, my mind's going to mush. Driver side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, Continental tyre, 6 or 7 millimetres tread, it's nice and tidy under the arch. Driver's door is again in great condition, there's no obvious damage. Little, no, well, that's nothing as well. So, yeah, nothing on the door as I can see. Mirror back is nice and tidy, there's a couple of stone chips, being picky, but the indicator's intact, as are the mirrors. And then driver's side front wing is in nice clean condition again, there's no damage or dints, it all looks nice and clean. Being picky, there's a what appears to be a rub mark. Again, it's not a scratch. I think that's probably come off if you really pulled at it, but there's no guarantees, obviously. Driver side, front wheel and tyre. Wheels got a curb mark on it here. Nothing serious. It's got a Hankook tyre with about 4 or 5 millimetres of tread, and it's nice and tidy under the arch. It's got the added security on it, and there is a key for that, and obviously the key, the LDV locks on the side and the back as well. Right, let's put it down there. Driver side door card is in nice clean condition. There's a couple of little silly marks like that, but nothing else. Other than that, it looks really nice and tidy. Got your electric windows time too, electric folding mirrors and mirrors. Central locking's there. That sounds like it works to me. Obviously test it when we're inside. Driver's seat. Bolsters are very firm. There's no damage on that bit, which is obviously the weak spot. There's a couple of little rub marks, but it's nice and tidy. Bolsters are firm, material's nice and clean, as you can see. It is a height adjustable seat. Action on that works fine. And also you can bring the bolster up and down as well, the seat base. There's no mats. The floor's in good condition. There's no unusual wear or anything like that. Heel marks, etc. It's all nice and tidy. Alright, let me jump in. Down there. Passenger seats. Bolsters are very firm. Material, as you can see, is very clean. It's got the armrest with the cup holders. And these do come forward and up. So you can bring those up and have those down. So if you're carrying parcels and want the extra space, you can do that if you prefer, and obviously then the trapdoor to the rear is there if you have ladder extension, etc. Well, yeah, nice and tidy. Right, start her up. Dashboard is nice and clean. It's superb, actually, to be fair. There's not a mark on it. It is really nice and clean. I think this one's had boxes or something, because there's a couple of little marks there, but nothing serious. No one's had anything stuck to the dashboard. It's not left any weird marks or anything like that. Roof lining is nice and clean. There's no unusual marks. It smells nice as well. Doesn't smell like it's been smoked in. Doesn't smell like it's lived on a farm. The two that most people are bothered about, to be fair. Right, start her up. It has got one key at the moment. However, they do sometimes arrive. They're main dealer part exchanges, and they do come afterwards sometimes, although there's no guarantees. Cup holder in the front, obviously. On the dashboard, what warning lights? There's no warning lights. Got handbrake, obviously. I'm not wearing my seatbelt, and the fuel's a bit low. But other than that, naught else. So your steering wheel controls. This one here, up and down, does your screen on your dashboard, as you can see. 36.4, that's pretty good. Anything else? No warnings on there at all, so that's all good. And then obviously you've got your cruise control, this part here, and then volume on. Is that working? Or is it maybe because it's not a radio? Alright, no, it works. Bit of Lewis for you. Yeah, speakers sound good, no distortion, everything sounds all good in that sense. Oh, Mr. Robbins come to say hello. He came really close then. Well, so yeah, parking sensors. As you can see, they're firing properly. There's no misfire on any of them. They're all working spot on. So if we look on sources, we've got AM, FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio as well. Obviously it's got Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay and all the other bits on it as well. So obviously it's not got nav built in. It has got a compass, and obviously your phone will be there. When you click on settings, you can see straight away it's got Android Auto, Wi-Fi, voice command, and obviously all the other bits. When you plug your iPhone, it'll recognise that as well. So obviously whoever's had it's just used it for Android. USB's there, your 12-volt sockets on there as well. But yeah, all good. Nice van. Feels nice to sit in. Electric folding mirrors work fine. Desktop working, Windows work. Yeah, everything's all good. Like I said before, you know, if you need to see something specific, let me know. This one's got aircon, so let's give that a whirl while we're here. AC's on. It's not freezing straight away, but it's getting colder, so obviously that's working fine. And it's chuffing cold today, so I'll switch that off. It's got heated windscreen. That's saying that works fine. There's no display errors or anything like that, so that's all good. Oh yeah, central locking. Yeah, that's working fine as well. So like I said before, you know, if you need to see something specific, let me know. I'll check it for you. That's not a problem at all. Absolutely nothing to hide here. We know it's an expensive purchase and it's got to be right for you. Now it's got the armrest as well on ratchet. That works fine as well. So yeah, no issues with that. Go to the other side. It's worth mentioning we do specialise in commercial vehicles, pickup trucks, vans, etc. A bit thin on the ground at the minute. People are grabbing them as fast as we get them because obviously we're sensible on the money. So that's obviously good. Not so great if you need one. Passenger side door card, again, superb, no damage. Everything's really nice and clean. I don't think anyone sat in passenger seat, to be honest with you. It kind of looks like it's just been used for a single driver, which obviously makes sense. But yeah, nice and clean. Everything looks really clean and tidy. There is, by the way, there's a USB up there, which I didn't mention. Sorry about that. But yeah, nice. Let's get that open. It's worth mentioning while you're watching this, if you like it, have a look on our Facebook page. There are more pictures on there that you won't find anywhere else. Give us a like and a follow, and obviously every time something comes in new, it always goes on Facebook first, so that's obviously good news because you get to see it first. Under the bonnet, fluids are clean and to the correct levels. Everything looks nice and clean and dry. Don't look like there's any oil or residue around the engine bay. So that's good news. And as you can see, we don't wash them. That's just as it is. I can't see any signs of any historic oil leaks. I can't see any signs of any oil around the turbo. I'm trying to have a good look at the turbo. It's difficult to get to it. It's there. There's no signs of any oily residue around the turbo unit either. They're the two things that would bother me the most. Obviously it's got full service history, it's all up to date, and because we're AA affiliated, if it needs an MOT, one second, if it needs an MOT or a service, then it goes without saying it's to be done for you, no problem at all. All our vehicles come with warranty, whether it's manufacturer's warranty or we provide a warranty for you as well. And you can extend that to trade cost if you wish as well, no issues at all. Underneath, again, you can see no signs of any historic oil leaks. Chassis is in great condition, as is the exhaust. Obviously there's spares in the back. It looks like all the carriers there for it and everything. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person. Maybe a little bit more. I know I go on, but I'd rather go on too much than not show you not enough at the end of the day. Like I said before, Facebook is a good go-to. You get more pictures of it that you won't find anywhere else. Any questions, you want to reserve it, give us a shout. It's 01773 719 000. Ask for James G. Take it easy. Bye-bye.